Hi guys, welcome to the another video of Excel tutorial. Today we are going to discuss a very famous problem in supply chain that is called traveling salesman problem. We will be discussing how to create a dashboard around it, what is the conceptual definition, how to set it up, how to run solver to get optimize travel plan, and then how to create this kind of dashboard to mimic the travel route. Let's start with the concept. So the traveling salesman problem definition is in supply chain like milk run and last mile delivery, a truck need to go multiple location in order to deliver the parcel. So in order to optimize cost and the time, it has to go across all the destinations within minimum time, or I would say optimal time and distance. So we need to identify what should be the sequence of the destination or the route that should take so that we can minimize the cost and the travel time. Now the thing is why it is hard. So if you see, let's say you have n stops to cover. Okay, so they are total n minus 1 factorial by two distinct possibility or the ways by which you can cover all of those destinations or the stops. So if you are having 12 stops in your network, so there are total 20 million distinct possible route possible, and it will be very difficult to check them all to identify which is the best one. And imagine if it is 20 stop, then it will exceed 10 to the power 16. So checking them all is impossible. That is why the traveling salesman problem is a NP hard problem. So what is NP hard problem? These are the problem which cannot be solved optimally, or you cannot reach a final conclusion. Okay, that is the optimal one. You usually get the near accurate result. So in order to get the near accurate result, we will be using nearest neighbor heuristic. And what we do in this heuristic, if you're going to start at depot and repeatedly traveling to the closest non yet visited location, when all are visited, you can return to the depot. It is simple, it is fast, and typically within 15 to 25% of optimal. Why I am telling that within 15 to 25% optimal? Because in NP hard problem, you cannot reach to an absolute optimal point. Okay, so there are some cons to it as well. Let's say if you have very long final lag, then it can be fooled. Although you can optimize it with some iterations, but yeah, there are certain ways in which you can fool it. Again, because the output is not 100% optimal. So how to optimize it? So there is one way in which you can slightly optimize it. Let's say you start from point 1 and end on point 10. Whatever distance you are getting, you just reverse or point 10 to point 1 and just again check whether it is coming as same. If you are getting less distance, then it is okay. You need to stop doing this once you get the same or very least improvement. So this is how you can even optimize this. Let us check how you can do it. So we will go to the location and metrics tab. Here what we are doing, we are just writing down all of our location which we need to visit. So you can see that there are 12 location starting from depot, Riverside, Oakwood, Fairview, and likewise. And all of these locations have their coordinates in terms of miles. So usually if you ask any logistic planner or a route planner guy, they usually have these kind of distance coordinates. And why we are asking for these coordinates? So that we can actually calculate the distance between any two locations. So if you ask about this depot to depot is 0, but if you ask about depot to second one is Riverside, then it's typical Cartesian coordinate distance formula we are using, and we are getting the distance of each location to the other location. Here we are using the color coding. The darker one are the highest distance and the lighter one are the lowest distance. So in this row we are saying that distance of depot with respect to location 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and likewise are here. Now come to the route solver. In the route solver, we need to identify the nearest neighbor as per our heuristic. So for that, let me expand this. Okay, so what I did here, first of all, you will be writing down your starting location, which is this one in this case. Okay, then we are writing a logic in which in the next row here we are writing down the distance for this location. So if you see for the depot location, except first data point, all the other data points are same. You can see it here. Why the first data point number is so high? It is because we don't want to visit a location which has been visited earlier. Okay, so that is why we increase the distance so much that it will not fall any of the minimum distance criteria. So we are starting from here and we have taken this particular distance. So in the second row, the one which is least in this table will be selected as a second point. If you go here and check what is the least one, the least one is 13.9. Okay, the second last. Let me go and check what is the second last here is a number 11, and that is Bridgeport. So automatically it will select the Bridgeport. The length or the distance from depot to Bridgeport is 13.9 miles that we can check here, which is this one, and it is written here, and the cumulative counter is also 13.9. Now the second row will be with respect to the Bridgeport only. So if you see this particular row will be taken automatically here. Okay, but if you see that we have visited depot, so that is why we are marking highest number to the depot. Okay, and then we will select what is the next minimum distance, and that is I, which is the second one. So if you go here and check what's the second one, is the second which is Riverside. So if we go and check, it is reverse side. So this is how you will do the nearest neighbor calculation. This is all automatic Excel with a bit complex Excel formula, because you need to update these row as per the selection here, so that the minimum distance guy should be index match from this table and can be pasted here, okay, like this. Anyway, so this is how with the nearest neighbor algorithm you can create a plan to visit all of the locations, and you can check the cumulative distance is 183. So what I have also provided, let's say if you want to edit the route by yourself, okay, so in that case I have created this editable route planner, so where you can manually write any number and get what's the actual distance if I follow this route. If you can see, I am getting better total distance, which is lower one. As I was telling, that nearest neighbor might not be the optimal one, but I did the same thing which I was talking about in this point, that I can improve it by taking two edges and reverse it until I get the lowest number of the distance. So if you go here, first I start with Bridgeport. In this case, I will start with the Brookfield after depot, and I will keep on checking whether I'm getting lesser number or not. And here, if you know better, if you know the locations and just want to change it, like if you want to move 3 and 12 and want to interchange them, let's say put it 12 and put it 3, it is saying that it will increase the distance, so it is not optimal one. Put it 3 and put it 12 again. Let's say interchange these two, let's say 3 and 10, make it 10 and make it 3, so it is still optimal than the nearest neighbor. So you can try and check multiple combination that which distance is making more sense, or you can do a multiple iteration, by putting these numbers in some different combination here as well. So these are the two way to identify the travel salesman plan and optimize it. What if I do not follow any algorithm, and the order in which I have written all the location in this matrix, like this one, if I follow the same, that will be called as the naive way of approaching the destinations. So if you compare all of three, the nearest neighbor, it is talking about 183.3, and if you talk about the optimized route in which I can alter the things, I can see that 161 miles is the number, and in the naive it is too much high. So I can compare that, okay, my nearest neighbor is 13.9% optimal against the optimized, correct? And there might be a case that when you are writing down 12 here and 3 here, it will say that nearest neighbor is 30% more optimal, correct? So this is fully automated tool. You can iterate with it, you can find out what is the best possible way by checking multiple combination of the locations. And if you don't want to do it, you still be having suboptimal but near optimal solution with yourself. Okay, let's move to the chart of the route map. So you need not to do anything, because now you know the order of the location you need to visit. You just need to write it down here and just take out the coordinates of these, and you can easily plot this chart. It's just a line chart. Okay, the same way you can write down all of the key parameters here. Let's say how much total distance nearest neighbor is asking, how many stop it is covering, what is the longest leg, and if compared to the naive, what is the saving, and with compared to the optimal, how much error against optimal we are having. We can show this chart, and here we have the distance by leg. So if you're moving for Bridgeport, how much distance you are covering, and as we can see that longest leg of 37.3, and that is for Fairview in this case. So this is how you can visually check which leg is taking more time and distance, and then you can also check that all of your three approaches, which one make more sense to you. Hope the concept of traveling salesman is clear to you. If you want this Excel, I will attach it with very minimal price. Hope you like this video. Keep watching, keep optimizing. Thank you.